Welcome to the last Bible Stories and Songs lesson. Oh, we've talked about a lot of Bible stories in this course. Some of my favorites were Noah's Ark, David and Goliath, and Moses crossing the Red Sea. Oh, and we've talked about a lot of parables too, which I really liked. Now for this last lesson, I'm not really sure what to talk about. Well, maybe I can get an idea or a story right here in my Bible. So let me see. I forgot I put this here. Let me just open this envelope really quick. It's an invitation to a party. No, a banquet. I'll have to get my fancy clothes out. Do you know what a banquet is? A banquet is kind of like a big party where lots of people come together to eat delicious food. The meal is always a big part of the banquet. Yeah, I definitely don't want to miss this banquet. So, now back to our lesson. Hey, you know what? This banquet invitation actually reminds me of a good parable from the Bible that we could end our unit with. The parable of the great banquet. Okay, the parable of the great banquet. Jesus told it like this. There was a man who wanted to have a big banquet. So he prepared lots of delicious food and he got his house all ready. He invited his friends, his neighbors, and other rich or important people in town. But something surprising happened. Everyone he invited to the banquet started making excuses for why they couldn't come. One person said, "I just got married, so I can't come." And another said, "I bought some new animals and need to take care of them." Everyone found a reason not to come to the party. The man was hoping his house would be full of happy people, but instead, nobody came. He was sad that his guests didn't want to come, but he didn't give up. Instead, he decided to invite whoever he could, anyone who was around the area. He didn't know these people, they were just strangers from out on the street, but he wanted to invite anyone who might want some food. The man really wanted people to come and enjoy his banquet, and people from the street did come, but there was still room for more. So he invited people from even farther away. He wanted anyone and everyone to come and enjoy his banquet. Soon, the man's house was filled with happy people who were excited to be at the banquet. So, what lesson do you think this parable can teach us? Now, as we've learned, parables always have a lesson. So, what's the lesson in this one? Well, the main character in this parable was the man who planned the banquet. Do you think he represents someone? I think he does. The man who planned the banquet represents God. Yeah. So, what's the lesson here? God isn't planning a banquet or a meal for us, but he does want us to be close to him. Yeah. The lesson here is that everyone is invited to be close to God and part of his family, just like everyone was invited to the man's banquet. Sometimes people might get too busy or think they don't need God, kind of like the guests who were first invited to the banquet and said that they were too busy to attend. But God welcomes anyone who wants to be close to him. God's invitation is for everyone, and if we say yes, he will welcome us with open arms. Now, let's finish this lesson with a song.
We are welcome in God's family. Everyone's welcome in God's family. We are welcome in God's family. Everyone's welcome in God's family. It does not matter what you look like. It does not matter where you're from. It does not matter who you are. God invites everyone. We are welcome in God's family. Everyone's welcome in God's family. We are welcome in God's family. Everyone's welcome in God's family. Everyone's welcome in God's family.
Wow, that's the end of this Bible Stories and Songs unit. I love that you were here with me to learn about these stories and God's truths. And don't forget the truth for today. Everyone is welcome into God's family. You, me, everyone.